really want to hear about it. The first thing you'll probably want to know is where I was born and what my lousy childhood was like. And my parents were occupied and all before they had me, and all that David Copperfield kind of crap, but I don't feel like going into it. If you want to know the truth, in the first place, that stuff bores me. And in the second place, my parents would have about 2 hemorrhages apiece if I told anything pretty personal about them. They're quite touchy about anything like that, especially my father. They're nice and all, I'm not saying that, but they're also touchy as hell, because I'm not going to tell you my whole goddamn autobiography or anything. I'll just tell you about this madman stuff that happened to me around last Christmas, just before I got pretty run down and had to come out here and take it easy. I mean, that's all I told DB about. He's my brother and all. He's in Hollywood. That isn't too far from this crummy place, and he comes over and visits me practically every weekend. He's going to drive me home when I go home next month, maybe. He got a Jaguar.
Pound my knuckles hard against the floor, my head against the wall, but I did this to myself. It's just not worth getting back up, so I'll blame it on bad luck.
Is your name Mrs. Fitzgerald? That Phyllis Smith babe? No, it was supposed to be, but the arrangements got screwed up. I got Bud Dawes' girl's roommate now. Hey, I almost forgot. She knows you. Who? My date. Yeah? What's her name? I'm thinking Jean Gallagher. Jane Gallagher? Damn right I know her. She practically lived right next door to me, the summer before last. She had this big damn Doberman Pinscher. That's how I met her. Her dog used to keep coming over in our... You're right in my light, Holden, for Christ's sake. So did you give her my regards? Yeah. What'd she say? Did you ask her if she still keeps her kings in the back row? No, I didn't ask her. What the hell do you think we did all night? Play checkers for Christ's sake? If you didn't go to New York, where'd you go then? Cut it out! If you didn't go to New York, where did you go with her? Nowhere, we just sat in the goddamn car. Cut it out! Whose car? Ed Banky's. What did you do? Give her the time in Ed Banky's goddamn car? What a thing to say. Want me to wash your mouth out with soap? Did you? That's a professional secret, buddy. What the hell is wrong with you? Get your lousy knees off my chest! Get your lousy knees off of me! Go on, get off, you crummy bastard! Moron! Bastard! Shut up, Holden! I said shut up! You don't know whether her name is Jane or Jean, you goddamn moron! Now shut up, Holden, goddammit! I'm warning you! One more time and I'm gonna slam you! Get your dirty, stinking moron knees off my chest! I'll let you up, will you keep your mouth shut? Holden, if I cut you up, will you keep your mouth shut?
When I was all set to go, when I had my bags and all, I stood for a while next to the stairs and took a last look down that goddamn corridor. I was sort of crying. I don't know why. I put my red hunting hat on and turned the beak around the back, the way I liked it. And then I yelled at the top of my goddamn voice, "Sleep tight, you morons!" I'll bet I woke up every bastard on that whole floor.
Hey! You're interested in having a good time, fella? How do you mean? Interested in a little tale tonight? Me? All about it, Chief. Why? 22. You're interested? $5 a throw, $15 the whole night. Okay. Okay, what? A throw or until noon? Cause I gotta know. Just a throw.
You the guy Maurice said?
Is he the elevator boy?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Come on in, won't you? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Jim Steele.
You got a watch on you? Hey, how old are you anyway?
Me, 22.
Like fun you are.
How old are you?
Old enough to know better.
Hey, what's your name?
Sunny, let's go, hey?
Don't you feel like talking for a while?
The heck you want to talk about?
I don't know, nothing special. I just thought perhaps you might want to talk for a little while. Did you care for a cigarette?
I don't smoke. Listen, if you're gonna talk for a while, do it. I got things to do.
You don't come from New York, do you?
Hollywood. You got a hanger?
I took her dress over to the closet and hung it up for her. It was funny. It made me feel sort of sad when I hung it up. I thought of her going in the store and buying it, and nobody in the store knowing she was a prostitute and all. The salesman probably just thought she was a regular girl when she bought it. It made me feel sad as hell. I don't know why exactly.
I don't feel very much like myself tonight. Do you mind if we don't do it? I'll pay you though. Who's there? What do you want?
Nothing much, just $5.
I paid her already. I gave her $5. Ask her.
I told you. $10 for a throw, $15 till noon.
You did not tell me that. You said $5 for a throw. You said $15 till noon. Alright, I distinctly heard you.
$10, alright, Chief? Open the door.
What for? You're a dirty moron!
I figured I'd better sneak home and see Phoebe, in case I died and all. I had my door key with me and all, and I figured what I'd do. I'd sneak in the apartment, very quiet and all, and just sort of chew the fat with her for a while. So I got the hell out of the park and went home. I walked all the way. It wasn't too far, and I wasn't tired or even drunk anymore. It was just very cold and nobody around anywhere.
Wake up, Phoebe.
Holden! When did you get home?
Not so loud. I just got home. How are you anyway?
Fine, did you get my letter? I wrote you a 5-page...
Yeah, not so loud, thanks. How's the play? What did you say the name of it was?
A Christmas pageant for Americans. It stinks, but I'm Benedict Arnold. Daddy can't come because he has to fly out to California. Listen, Mommy said you'd be home Wednesday. She said Wednesday.
Not so loud. You wake everybody up. I got out early, okay?
What time is it? They won't be home till very late, Mother said. How come you're not out Wednesday? You didn't get kicked out or anything, did you?
No, I told you. I got let out early.
You did get kicked out. Oh, Holden, you did get kicked out. Daddy's gonna kill you.
Cut it out, Phoebe. Get that damn thing off your head.
Daddy'll kill you.
Come on, Phoebe. Please take your head out from underneath that pillow. Nobody's gonna kill me.
Daddy's gonna kill you. Why did you do it?
Don't say that. I didn't like anybody at that goddamn school with all those phonies. Take that pillow off your head. I can't hear anything that you're saying.
You don't like anything that's happening.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because you don't. You don't like school. You don't like a million things. You don't.
I do. That's where you're wrong. That's exactly where you're wrong. Why the hell do you have to say that?
Because you don't. Name one thing.
One thing I like, one thing, okay.
But the trouble was, I couldn't concentrate. All I could think of were those two nuns that went around collecting dough in those beat-up old straw baskets. Especially the one with the glasses with those iron rims. And this boy I knew at Elkton Hills named James Castle. He killed himself by jumping out of a window because he wouldn't take back something he said to some conceited old bastard. I had lent him my sweater earlier that day. But to tell you the truth, I almost didn't lend him that sweater. Just because I didn't even know him too well.
I like Allie, and I like what I'm doing right now, sitting here and talking with you.
Allie doesn't count. He's dead. And besides, this isn't anything really.
This is so something, really. It certainly is.
Well, name something you want to be, like a scientist or a lawyer or something.
You know what I'd really like to be, if I really had my goddamn choice?
What? Stop swearing!
Know that song, If a Body Catch a Body Coming Through the Rye?
It's If a Body Meet a Body Coming Through the Rye. It's a poem by Robert Burns.
Anyway, I keep picturing all these little kids playing some game in this big field of rye and all. Thousands of little kids, and nobody's around. Nobody big, I mean, except me. And I'm standing on the edge of some crazy cliff. What I have to do, I have to catch everybody if they start to go over the cliff. I mean, if they're running and they don't look where they're going, I have to come out from somewhere and catch them. That's all I do all day. I'd just be the catcher in the rye and all.
Daddy's going to kill you!
Old Phoebe still wouldn't talk to me or anything, but she was sort of walking next to me now. I took a hold of the belt at the back of her coat, just for the hell of it, but she wouldn't let me. She said she was still
Keep your
sore
hands
at
to
me,
yourself,
but not as
if you
sore as
don't
she was
mind.
before. Anyway, we kept getting closer and closer to the carousel, and you could start to hear that nutty music it always plays. It was playing Oh Marie. It played that same song about 50 years ago when I was a little kid. That's one nice thing about carousels, they always play the same songs. I went over and sat down on this bench, and she went and got onto the carousel. Then she sat down on this big brown beat-up looking horse. Then the carousel started. I watched her go around and around. All the kids kept trying to grab for the gold ring, and so was old Phoebe, and I was sort of afraid she'd fall off the goddamn horse, but I didn't say anything or do anything. The thing with kids is, if they want to grab the gold ring, you have to let them do it, and not say anything. If they fall off, but it's bad if you say anything to them. I felt so damn happy all of a sudden, the way old Phoebe kept going around and around. I was damn near bawling. I felt so damn happy, if you want to know the truth. I don't know why. It was just that she looked so damn nice, the way she kept going around and around, in her blue coat and all. God, I wish you could have been there.
I don't have good writing. 1, 2. This is gonna take too long.
Why don't you just do it? Go, Becky, go.
No, I don't like it. She looks the most like a boy.
I'm thinking, Gene Stradlater.
Cut it out!
Me?
Me? Oh, he's dead! He's dead! Come on, Phoebe.
Wait,
Go, pimp.
You're the pimp!
Okay, we have to do that again.
Who? Renee! Yeah? What's her name? I'm thinking Gene Gallagher.